Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. I am back with a quick project, y'all. I am still on these vinyl wallets, and I decided to make Traveler's Notebook out of the vinyl wallets. So, yeah, these vinyl wallets are 6 and 1/8 by 9 and 7/8. So, it's really hard, which I haven't found any paper to go in them, so I had to cut it down to the size that I needed and just make my own. But I think that they're a quick solution if you do not have a laminator. Now, this is still very, very sturdy. And so I decided, you know, I've got these vinyl wallets. I might as well make some traveler's notebooks. You know, could never know. Craft fair might come. And these will be just some simple ones. I probably won't do these like for any kits. I'll probably just do singles if I have a craft fair, or if I just decide to sell them or make them just for fun or gift them as gifts. So anyway, this one right here, of course, is made out of the vinyl wallet. And if you watched my video yesterday of the note card wallets that I made, those were actually very fun to make. The vinyl is very, very durable. The vinyl did come from clearbags.com. Okay, these particular vinyl wallets, their size again is 6 and 1/8 by 9 and 7/8. And I'll put the item number right here on the screen. So anyway, so let's get going on this. Just super simple. I just added a cut apart in here for color. I didn't go decorate the pages yet or anything, but I just thought I would do a quick tutorial before I get in there and cook some dinner for my hubby before he gets home. And yeah. So anyway, what I did is I took paper out of this collection. This is that same rainbow collection I used last night. And as you see here, I just added in a solid. Since they're single-sided, some of them I flipped over where the white could be facing up. And it just doesn't matter. It's just preference, whatever you want to do. You can use these to journal on, put pictures on, make your lists on, whatever you want to do. So for this particular one, of course, it's got 4 inserts. So I did the one with the color pages, and then I also did a little notebook pages. And so what I did is I took one of the little notebooks that I got from Walmart, took it apart like I've done in every other traveler's notebook, and I just cut it down to size so I could have some lined paper in here, and just cut myself out of paper so that way then I could make it like a cover. Super simple, right? And you know, after the video and after you make it this far, then just go on farther, embellish it the way you want it. This is just super simple right now. I just wanted to get this out to y'all. And yeah, super, super, super simple. And what I did too is I kind of used the same technique I used last night and put a pin loop on the back cover. So what I'm going to do in this one, I'm going to show you how to do the cover and add the pin loop. And I think that you could probably do your own inserts. Those are pretty simple. See? Okay, so let's get going. I've already cut my paper. My paper measures. It is actually about 9.5 by 6. You're going to need 2 pieces unless you're using a double-sided paper. And what I've done is I went ahead and I added some tape on the back on one side. And I think I'm not going to pull it all the way up. I'm going to get this situated first. So you just line them up. And if you have double-sided, you don't have to worry about this part. But I wanted to use the paper that I had out here. I'm trying to use paper, y'all. And then I'm just going to pull that out. Now that I've got that straight, now I can go ahead and I can pull the other pieces out carefully, maybe, if they want to come. Okay, I got one down the middle just because I wanted to be able to make sure I held it in place. Keep holding it up like this until you are ready to get it down. And I've got one more at the bottom. And just going to press that down. Now I've got double-sided. Pretty simple. Very, very easy. Most people know how to make traveler's notebooks. I mean, they've been around for a very long time. I said in my video, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I did a quick video of a small traveler's notebook, and I included it in my swap. And so I referenced Anchor Life 5. Anchor Life 5. That is her channel. She is a pro at these traveler's notebooks. Okay, so now that I've got this together, I'm going to go ahead. I'm using my corner chomper. I'm using the 1/4 inch, and I'm going to chomp each corner just to give them that rounded look so they'll fit down in my vinyl wallet nice and toasty and perfect there. You know, I've heard people say about some of their We Are Memory Keeper stuff that they don't really like it. I think that my favorite one is the envelope punch board. That is my favorite one. Okay, so I've got that all done. So I did not score on that one. And I think that the best thing to do before you get it put in your vinyl wallet, go ahead and just kind of fold it. That way you have a center line there, okay? So you can even put 2 score lines on the other side as well, if you like. But I'm not going to do that. I just wanted a little center there. I'm going to press it back out. That way then I know where to put my elastic. I'm using a directional print on the outside, so I want to make sure that I'm getting this pressed up in here nice and neat. Yeah, I haven't ordered from Clear Bags. I don't get paid to talk about them, y'all. So I just do love their products, and I have eyeballed these for a very long time. And there we go. Okay, so now that I've got it inside, looks good. I love the hearts. And you know what I forgot to do? I've got to take it back out, y'all. I forgot to put the little cut apart on the front that I was going to put. So I'm pulling it back out. And I had forgot I was going to put on here. You want to make sure you're putting an embellishment or whatever you're going to do before you put it in there. So let me do that. Okay, so I'm just going to try to eyeball it. And this one, like I said, is just a simple one. Nothing too difficult about this. And if you don't have a laminator, this is a great option for you. Okay, so there I go. Got that on. Now, the one thing about using the laminator that I do like is it seems a little bit more crispy like, but these are pretty thick. Okay, hopefully you understand when I say crispy like. It's a little bit more like you could fold it. Like this vinyl, you really got to work with it. And so that's what we'll have to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put our holes. And so what you're going to need is 3 holes in the top, 3 holes in the bottom, and 1 in the center. I'm going to start in the center with where I put that crease. That way I have a little guide. And then I'm going to move over just a little bit. And there's a little arrow. You can see it right there. And this is the EK Successes hole punch. Just kind of give it like, I don't know, 1/4 inch or so in between each one. The nice thing about this punch, it has a guide on it, so your holes are straight. Let's do the other end. I'm going to start in the center and work my way out. Try to line these up the best that I can. Okay. Now I'm going to take my big shot, big mouth, whatever this crocodile thing is. I'm going to try to eyeball it, and I'm going to try to get it in the center. I'm going to be using 1/8 of an inch, and that's what my hole punch was. I'm going to try to get this right on where that crease is. And go ahead and get my hole poked there. And you just thread this up just like you do any other traveler's notebook if you've ever made them. That's all you're gonna do. So I'm gonna start in the center, work in the back, go to the back, or go to the outside, go back in this next hole. Okay, got a trim here. Sometimes this elastic, it kind of starts to fray a little bit, so there we go. Oh, I went on my lunch break today, and I went to my post office, and y'all, I sent my swap, y'all, on the 21st, I think, or 21st, to my partner, to South Carolina. Do you know that my swap still has not gotten there? I told the lady at the post office, I said, is there a way you can check to see about my package? I said, because I've been looking at the tracking, and it took forever to leave the Dallas hub. I said, it finally made it to Kentucky, and I said, now I don't even know where it's at. You know, I said, my partner, or the lady that I sent it to, I said, she hasn't gotten it yet. I said, she's not worried, but I'm worried, you know, because I want to make sure that she gets her swab. She sent to me, and she, you know, I worked hard on it for her. I want her to get it, you know. And she told me, the postal lady told me, okay, I've got to get this back in. Hold on, I got to be able to see. So the postal lady told me, this is not the problem with the vinyl wallet, y'all. This is user error. So, and anyway, so the postal lady told me that they had evidently a bunch of mail didn't get delivered. And I don't know if there was a shortage of people working or what. I'll have to ask my husband if he's heard anything on the news. But, you know, I told her, I said, man, I paid $22 to mail that. And it should have got there within, you know, 3 days or 4 days. She said, I am really sorry. But, you know, it wasn't her fault, you know. And anyway, she said, they said they're back up and running, so she should get it this week. I'm like, okay. She kept saying, I am so sorry. But you know what? It wasn't her fault. She's not the one. It left the post office where I took it to. And actually, she was the one there working whenever I took it to the post office. So I remember her being there. And yeah. Okay, got this all strung together. And I'm just going to tie it off. So this gives you 4 insert elastics. Just like this. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Now let's do the outside. I'm just going to cut myself a piece, just kind of guess. So anyway, I hope that the package gets there maybe tomorrow. I hope so. Last I checked, it said it was en route to the next destination. It's already left Kentucky. So I would think that it would get there maybe. And it didn't have it just said en route for today. So I'm hoping that it gets it. Okay, poked myself, my elastic through the hole. And what I do is I kind of just put it over, and I'll just kind of measure how much I want it, how big I want it. And I might pull it in just a little bit more. And I'm going to tie it off. Tie myself a good knot. And if you wanted to put, if you want to put something on the outside of the elastic, a little charm or something like that, you can do that. So anyway, so that's how you do a cover. Okay, so and easy, right? So you didn't have to do the laminating. It's just as easy. It's just as durable. I like how it's durable, so that's a good thing. So now what I wanted to show you is I wanted to show you how I did the pin loop. And I showed last night how to put decoration or put paper inside the pins. Again, these came from Walmart. And so what I did is I just cut another piece of the vinyl. I know it's hard to see. I cut another piece. It's about 2.5 inches long, and this one's about 1.5 inches wide. And I've already put tape on both sides, just the same thing like I did last night on that video. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna fold it over, kind of meet it, add in that tape, and I need to put another piece of tape on the other side. And I'm just using double-sided tape. I got this on Amazon. It has lasted me for quite a while. This is, I think, 1/2 inch. Use whatever you have on hand. So I pray that my little partner gets her thing, because I don't like that. And one good news is I did write to my partner today, Miss Sweet Becky, and you know, there was a Category 1 hurricane going up the East Coast, and she is in South Carolina, but she was safe and sound and said she was watching the waves and playing her piano. So I'm very excited that she was very safe and sound. Okay, so I peeled off that tape off the back. Line up your pin along the edge, and this is in place of making a pin or making a dashboard. If you're doing it like this, you can just add it to the vinyl. It adheres really well, and then all you're going to do is you will have a pin loop on the back of your notebook. Okay, just like that, and see how it sticks out just like this. So that's what you'll do. And I'm not going to go through showing you how to make the inserts, because I think that you know that you would need to measure the paper to the width of where the elastic is. So let me just tell you, as far as the inserts, these measure about 5.5 to 8 3/4. That's about what these are, and they'll just fit right up underneath here, just like this, and it fits perfectly. You might have to cut it down. You just kind of measure up against, you know, whatever size vinyl wallet you have, but just measure it up, and that is how you make this. Super simple. I just wanted to show you how to do the cover with the vinyl wallet. And put this back in here. Just make yourself some inserts. I just made myself 4 and just add it in, and it was perfect. Add the pin loop on the back, and voila, you've got a simple traveler's notebook. Now this one I added a little tassel on here, and I have one here. So I had already made this, or something I had, and I had it here on my desk, and I thought, you know what, let me add it on, because it's a great idea to add little tassel or something on there. And I have it on one of my little pink rings that I got from Amazon, and what I did is I just put it under the elastic and you just hang it off just like this. You could put a smaller one if you have a smaller one. It's up to you, or you can leave it off. You can make yourself a dangle, whatever you want to do. Normally, I mean, personally, I think that the tassels and stuff are going to get in my way, because the idea is to be able to track your lists and and put your addresses and things like that, and put your calendar in a traveler's notebook. That's really what the purpose of it is. And so adding all this other stuff in, it really, to me, it would kind of get in my way. I don't add anything like in my planners or anything. I don't add anything. I just use it for writing and so forth. You can also make yourself some paper clips to add in here, whatever you want. But super simple how you make a cover, or make your cover out of the vinyl wallets for traveler's notebooks. And this would be a good craft fair idea. And of course it is a good craft fair idea. I always sell traveler's notebooks at my craft fairs. But yeah, they're big sellers. I promise you, they are big sellers. I don't know if there's going to be a craft fair. I've had people make comments saying they've heard it's canceled in their state, and you know, it makes me kind of down, man. I look forward to it so much. It's so much fun. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might give the city a call tomorrow and ask them if they have any ideas, because, yeah, it's just so much fun. And, you know, if we're going to have a craft fair, and if it's in the end of November, we've got to get busy. So, anyway, this is how you use the vinyl wallets to make your traveler's notebook. And this is how you would attach a pin loop to the back. Very sturdy. It's not going to fall off. And, yeah, it's perfect. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps you in your traveler's notebook making using vinyl wallets. And again, I got the vinyl wallets on clearbags.com. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.